Yeah, looks like that's what we're doing. Alright, cool. Well, good morning, my loyal specs, ladies and gentlemen who have come to join me. We're doing Sunday Tea on YouTube this week because Facebook didn't have very many people. Which is understandable. You don't get a lot of, notifications for Facebook stuff. It's good, though. How's it going, Killer Squid? Today's tea is a Twinings Orange, Pecco and Pecco Cut Black. Wow, everyone's here. Wonderful. So let's get right started in off the bat. I'm in Tokyo, as you may very well know, and there is a huge typhoon coming in, which is fantastic. It's going to be a whole lot of rain. It has been raining for like 4 days straight now. Hasn't let up very much at all. And that has been the lead up to this, pardon me, this big hurricane that's coming in. Wow, I turned up the saturation on my camera a little bit, and now I look really saturated. What is this, the Feywild? Anyway. Hello, friends. So yeah, there's the hurricane coming in, which is quite good. If I have any luck, I will not have to go to work tomorrow because it will have been cancelled, but I won't find out until 5 o'clock in the morning from the automated system. So, let's keep our fingers crossed. Next thing is next. Let's talk about the projects that should have been happening by now. So, God damn it, Michael. I've had typhoon before, gave me indigestion. I'm thinking about changing up a lot of what's happening on this channel. Mostly because gameplay footage doesn't get me very many views. And so, I mean, it's fun and everything, so I will continue playing video games. But I don't know if it's worth just putting up the, like, gameplay footage from whatever I'm playing. Like, recently I started playing the, Beholder. The Beholder DLC. Beholder Blissful Sleep. And it, you know, like, it's a fun game and everything. But I only got, like, 20, 30 views off of each one, which, it's alright. I don't know. Arcane, do you think Dark 6 could possibly be the North Wind? No, I don't. I think Dark 6 is a different thing entirely. And that, well, also, let's talk about that really quick. It has been confirmed that the rest of the comic book has been cancelled. I spoke to one of the artists of the comic book, and they said due to scheduling, like scheduling errors and that kind of thing, the rest of the comic book has been cancelled, put onto indefinite hold, which is to say cancelled forever. And I got for the see, yes, it has been confirmed that many times, but people kept saying, oh, well, the hardcover thing that's coming out in October is going to have the rest of the comic in it. It isn't. All that has in it, according to the lady whose name is on the book, all it has is the first 2 volumes of the comic, the only volumes of the comic, and all of the variant covers collected in a hardcover, and that's it. So we don't get any more of the Little Nightmares comic, which means it has been cancelled, so anyone who is holding out hope for it can lose hope, all ye who enter here. Yeah, so that's lame, and I'm sad about it, because we got some cool concepts out of it. But on the plus side, we've got November coming up soon. So, who knows? November is, of course, when the next DLC for Little Nightmares is coming out, so hopefully it will be good. See, Joel, I don't think it's that they won't release the rest. I think it's that there isn't any more. They didn't do any more. So, you know, we'll, keep holding out hope that one day it may come back, but actually, it is still going. Yes, so, anyway, back to the other things. I'm thinking about changing up a lot of the stuff on the channel again, because, I'm not getting, I don't feel like the work that I'm doing to put out gameplay videos is worth it, for lack of a better term, because, like, you know, the theory videos I put out get some views, and then the gameplay videos get almost no views, so it's like, well, maybe it will be better if I just focus on not putting out the gameplay videos, and instead just work on doing, like, theory and story and that kind of thing. What do you guys think? Do you actually enjoy the gameplay videos that I do, or do you sort of skip them and wait for other stuff to happen? Find out. Who knows? But yes, so the super secret project, which is no longer super secret if you are part of the Discord channel. If you're part of the Discord channel, you were there for me announcing it. For those of you who do know what it is, which is a few of you, I hope, I have been able to get the people lined up to do the thing, because whatever. DM Mike and Vera's player Laura had a big thing happen where they got hacked recently, and so they had to, like, shut down a bunch of their stuff, and that took an entire week out of their things. So we'll get to that eventually. We'll get to it. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I've got most of the documentation, and I'm ready, well, almost ready to release it to the people who would be getting it. So the deal with it is, I'm gonna, let's just change the title of this broadcast to Announcement of Super Secret Project already. Super Secret Project. Here we go. Yeah, so, let's just talk about the super secret project, because screw it! The idea behind it is, I like Dungeons & Dragons, and I like video games, so what if I put the two things together? So, I'm building a series of one-shot adventures in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, or other series, or other games that, might be more appropriate for them, where you get to play as the as characters who would be in the game. So, like, the one I'm working on right now is the one for Little Nightmares, and in the campaign that I'm, or not the campaign, the one shot that I'm putting together, I have built 6 children that each have like a different minor ability to them. Because you know how 6 has the lighter and the runaway kid has the flashlight. So each of these kids have their own one little trinket that gives them a special ability. Some kind of thing. And then there is a... like, I've statted out all the monsters, so... the ones that you should encounter are the leeches, the gnomes, the guests, rats, and the janitor. So... that will be a thing. I'm putting the maps together. I've got the Dungeon Master's Guide version of the thing, like 80% finished. So, anyway, it should be fun. I hope for the people that play it. The idea behind it is, once I have it built, and I'll be doing one of these once a month, I hope. Ha ha ha. There will be 2 videos about it. The first video will be an actual live play of the thing that goes out. So it'll be like, okay, we're going to play the Little Nightmares one-shot from One-Shot Games, etc. And you play through that. We'll have an edited video of them playing through that thing. And then the second video will be the video where we do the making of, where I talk about, like, you know, here's all the stuff that I had to research. Here's all the things that I had to do. I talked to these people. Here's all the work that we did for the maps and all of that. And that will be interesting. And then if you want to get your hands on the material that, like the maps, the character files, the stats for the monsters and all of that, then that will be a Patreon tier reward where you can go onto the Patreon and you get the thing. Or if you just want the if you just want that one adventure and you don't care about the rest of them, I can put up like a donation link to get the link to that thing as well, so you can make like a one-time donation for it if you don't want to get every last one of them. But that's the idea for the super secret project number 1. But yes, so that is super secret project number 1. Super secret project number 2, I cannot announce yet because it is technically not 100% my project. That is something that I do have to confer with the rest of the people on Tokyo Tabletop for. So that will be a thing eventually. Who knows? Anyway. Captain Twitch asks, what if somebody gets the link and copies it? It'll be a direct download thing, so, I mean, if you really want to go out of your way to make sure that I don't get anything for the work that I've done and you share the thing, I can't do anything about it, but I'm taking it on good faith that the people who would enjoy it, would offer me the support for making it. And if you don't, and you still enjoy it, then great, tell me that you enjoyed it. That's what'll happen. But yes, so that's the first super secret project thing. Anyway, the other things that I'd like to start doing, I'm thinking, well, so in this specific one, in Little Nightmares, I'm making the 6 characters, 6 children, because you play a character as a children in Little Nightmares, so you'd be playing the roles of 6 kids, or up to 6. Between 4 and 6 is the ideal. So, yes, you would. But in, like, for instance, if I did something in Borderlands or something, then it would just, yeah, you can use, or rather, you can build a character, and I'll give you the guidelines for building a character for Borderlands. Or if it's like I wouldn't do Skyrim, because Skyrim is just Dungeons and Dragons, but like, if it's a game where you get to build a character in that game, then you'll be able to build a character in the one-shot. But if it's a game where you play as a thing, like, that is already there, like, if I were to do Firewatch or something, you'd be playing as a character who would be from Firewatch, kind of thing. So, yes. That is the idea for these. I'm also thinking about putting together a second set of videos, possibly on a different channel, where I talk about concepts in Dungeons & Dragons. Because I know that we are doing a, we're already doing the podcast, but the podcast has been super delayed because reasons. Completely beyond my control, but reasons! I'm still salty about it. But, podcast is happening, and that's gonna be a real thing, but then I'm thinking about, because I can't reliably make sure that working with other people will get me the material that I need every week, I'm thinking about just doing one myself. And I'm thinking about having it be a series on, like, how to build a character that does XYZ for 5th edition. So it'll be like, okay, you want to build a character like this one? Here are the options that you can do. You can maximize your effectiveness in such and forth by doing this, and that kind of stuff there to make, you know, a good character out of it. And it'll be kind of like in the same style as, like, what Matthew Colville's videos are. Matt Colville, by the way, is a fantastic orator of Dungeons & Dragons stuff, which I think is great. But he's great, and it was like, all of his videos are very good. He does a series called Running the Game. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups now. He does a series called Running the Game where he talks about, like, concepts that would help with a dungeon master running a game of Dungeons & Dragons and that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking I might go from the perspective of the player and be like, if you want to build a character who does this, then you can use these things. Hopefully that will be interesting. I'm thinking I'm going to start that up this week, maybe. And I might put it on a different channel, but I'll definitely link to the stuff that I'm doing here as well. Anyway, as you guys can tell, I'm still super stuffed up because, who knows, reasons! Changing of seasons or whatever. I'm not sick, I just can't breathe. So, take that as you will. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so, that is everything that I have to talk about this week. I will be doing the gameplay videos still for at least a while, and if I decide that I'm just done with that for a while, I'll maybe take a break from it. I don't think I'm going to ever stop playing video games, but who knows. Anyway, well, yeah, so I thank you guys so much for just being supportive and hanging around and coming to chat with me and watching my stuff. I really appreciate it. Of course, the Patreon is a thing that I've put together that seems to be doing decently, though not nearly as well as I would like for it to be. So I'm going to start looking into some other options for passive income and that kind of stuff as well. Golden Fan Curl ships me with MatPat. I'd be honest, I would love to work with MatPat. I don't think I could romance him. I don't think I could romance MatPat, especially because he's already got a nice lady. And I don't know, I think he's alright. Michael has used a Jedi mind trick on me to tell me that I want to talk about more stuff, but I don't know what to talk about. Cactus asks if I still do cosplay, and the answer is yes, marginally, because I don't have the time, resources, space, or machines that I'd like to continue doing the cosplay that I used to do. However, that being said, at the beginning of December, there is a comic convention happening over here, Tokyo Comic Con, for which I would like to build a character. I am looking into building Elias, the giant skull-headed gentleman from, what is it, Bride of the Ancient Magus? So, we'll see how that goes. His costume isn't that complicated, it's just he's got a big face, a wolf skull, that I have to build. And I'm looking into cool techniques for it. Maybe I'll do like a progress build on that. I'll stream me building the mask and that kind of stuff. We'll see how that goes. Would you guys be interested in cosplay stuff? Doing like live streams of me building it, talking about the stuff that I'm doing and that kind of thing? Would you be interested in that? Because I mean, like, there are plenty of other fantastic, much better cosplayers than me. Commander Holly does great stuff. God, I love Commander Holly. She's so amazing. Atelier Heidi does good stuff. God, there are a lot of really much better people than me. But I will do it anyway. If you guys are interested in it, I'll give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we'll look into that then. Sweet. Anyway, yes. So I'm gonna go and eat some breakfast. I had some breakfast, but not all breakfast. Soy Crates, I love that you and I are on the same page for this. Captain Twitch asks, can you make your own characters for the one-shots? And the answer is, depends on the one-shot. Some of them, yes. Some of them I will give you characters for. At the end of the day, if you want to build your own characters and use them in the ones that I give you characters for, that's fine. It will give you a different experience than what I intended to what I intended the one shot to be, but it might be fun for you anyway. If you want to roll a 3rd level, you know, warlock with the fiend patron and run it through fucking the Little Nightmares thing, and then just waste all of the enemies that are there, that's fine if you want to do that. But if you want to play it as intended, then the one shot will tell you whether you have to build a character or whether you should use one of the ones that come with it. Anyway, yes, so that is the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, the like and subscribe buttons are waiting below the video. I am so lucid today. The description box is empty. So, if you want to get to my Facebook and all of that stuff, you can look it up otherwise. I don't want to type into it right now because I'm lazy. But yes, go and hang with me in the Discord chat, which, hang on, I will put a link to the Discord in here really quick. Copy this, and we'll put it in here like this. So there is a link to the Discord in the description right now. You can go there and hang out if that's a thing that you want to do. I'm there a lot. I have Discord on my phone, so... Anyway. Thank you guys very much for watching. I got stuff to do. I might do more streams this coming week because, I have, like, reduced days of work, so we'll see what we do. But yeah, anyway. I appreciate that you guys are as supportive as you are, and, you know, it would be good. I like you guys. I'm really appreciative. Like, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for liking the stuff that I do, because it validates my life. Anyway, I love you guys. I will talk to you again. See you next time. Bye!